Yo, what's up guys? We are back and 3.30 has just dropped. Let me move this dot out of the way. We need to go to news and read more. So 3.30 brings the fitting room. Now, this is really good because you can now try on gear. It will, if you want to go through with it, it costs you, but you can try on items just to see how it looks. If you're changing your cold heart to something else, if it's apothecary, a kale, no matter who it is, if you're building anybody, this is really good to get an idea of what it'll look like before you hit that button, but it does cost in the hundreds of thousands to swap the gear over, so be aware of it. It's a special mode that lets you preview artifacts and accessories that will affect your champions before you commit to equipping them. Cool. In this activated, you'll be able to see exactly how your champion stats will be affected. It'll just show you your stats that you have, and also the stats you gain or lose right next to that. So I'll be swapping artifacts out if your champion already has something equipped in that slot. Takes silver, so keep an eye on the total cost before you confirm your choice. That's okay, Palladium. We know for a fact you would charge us for breathing if you could. You would charge us for just being alive if you could, so we know it's going to cost us. We're well aware of that. Everything else will work the same. You still have access to your filters, so you still be able to find the gear you're looking for. But this should save you a lot of time fine-tuning your builds. I mean, yeah, maybe. I think I'd maybe be having fun with this before I had fun with the optimizer, to be fair. So tag team arena rewards rebalance. So they've decreased the number of gold bars for your weekly tier placement. They've also increased the amount you get per win, but there's a minimum battle limit, which is 10. So if you do 5 a day in your advanced quest, you're fine, because that's 25 battles. Do it 2 days a week. If you can't stand it, do it 2 days a week, and then you will get your 10 battles. Bizarre additions: we've added charms to all tiers, which is for charms is for the, what's the word, forge, which we can take a look at for sure. Avatars to bronze and silver tiers, which I have seen to look alright. They might be good just to have, not really to use. And also champion fragments of the 2 non-fusible rare void champions needed to fuse Broadmaw. Yeah, no, this is good because when I wanted to fuse Broadmaw, I couldn't because of that reason stopped me. I could not. I had to get a void shard to pull either Hunters or Bloodhorn. But if I get a void shard, I want a feasible champion, a viable champion. When I pull it, I don't want a rare. It's just I've got to put resources into for food. So it's good that you can now get them. No waste of resources. You can just buy the shards or fragments in the market like you can do with your 6-star Blood Twin, and you will be good to go. Champion battles and fixes, so see if this affects us. Champions will no longer move when under freeze debuffs placed by Torment. Okay, fix an error that occurred when Belner activated Xavier's Poison Rain skill. Okay, Toxic Nova skill, including the Ascended version. That works correctly. Taurus is good, mixing it with Derp Duck has to be just a lot better. Change the icons of Faceless Lightning and Ice Bolt skills. Okie dokie. Ursala the Mourner, who's a really good champion. The Raglan lookalike, this is the Reviver, correctly now revives allies with her Requiem skill. Spiderlings no longer spawn on top of each other in the spider's den. Seen it once or twice. Fix the stun debuff animation if it is placed directly after a sleep debuff is removed. Fixed how Nodgar the Headhunter is displayed in the collection when viewed from the back. So things here that don't hugely affect us if you don't have the champion. Fix visual issues for Solaris, Purgator. Purgator is pretty cool, but apart from that, Solaris isn't. fixed an error that occurred when attempting to replay a battle on stage 20 of the Spider Den after placing freeze debuffs. Okay, yeah, we'll maybe check that out. Clan boss HP is now calculated correctly if a battle starts before the refresh and finishes after. We would also like to clarify the mechanics of Tormund's Wintry Wind passive skill. If Tormund places his freeze debuff on a champion while they are in the process of placing a chain of multiple buffs, any subsequent buffs after the freeze won't be placed as the champion will be frozen. Okay. Game experience enhancements. So this is the quality of life. This is what we live for. Not really. Okay, charm slots in the forge now show the number of charms you have, each type you have available, but they did that anyway, as far as I'm aware. Other minor forge UI improvements, yeah. Change the format of the material, tooltips and encrypt stages. If you have any classic arena tokens in your inbox as a reward from quests, you can now use them directly from the arena interface when you run out of tokens. That's really good, I like that. If I'm trying to get some farming of the Great Hall, I don't want to be going back out, back in, back out, so that's pretty good. Purchased clan boss keys are now added to your inbox separately. This means you will be able to pick them up one by one rather than being forced to collect them all at once. I like that. Fixed the display of effect names in Turkish language. Cool. Boss HP bars now correctly show the amount of lost max HP when a champion decreases their max HP using artifacts from the destroy set. Which is cool, but people will use destroy set, but I mean, you can see. And we have fixed minor errors that occurred when selling and upgrading artifacts. There's a number of artifacts and accessories no longer cause display issues in the artifact store. Okay, added sound effects for destroying artifacts. Yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. Added the ability to go back to the Bastion directly from the battle limit reached error. We will be adding a whole new bunch of champions in the next couple of days. Keep an eye out on the news to see when they go live. That's cool because we will have the fusion coming out, so don't pull till the weekend. It will be a waste if you're looking to get something brand new. Okay, and that's everything from us. Let us know what you think of these changes on our forums. So there is quite a bit going on. It does look pretty cool. What we can quickly do is we will just quickly go here, quickly show you the bazaar. So now we have champion fragments. It is the week cool off. The avatar for 1000. These two champions here, Bloodhorn and Huntress. You can buy type charms, which is cool enough. There is still segregation between if you're gold, silver, or bronze. I have no desire whatsoever to climb up. I really don't care. When I get champions sorted, I can then hold a position further up. But like avatar, purchase for 1000. I mean, I may get it just because it looks cool, but it's cool that they've at least put in these two champions here that will dramatically help new players to this game. Fuse Broadmaw, because you have to do that 10 times and you've got to do Drexstar 100 times. I would get both of them voids, I'd get them leveled up as Fuse Broadmaw, and I would be really happy with myself. So that pretty much covers everything. Later on we will be going in and mess around with the fitting room and see what is going on there. But guys, 3.30.0 is live. I hope you all are checking it out. I hope you're all staying safe. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for watching the video so far. We've now reached the end. I'm Vilisink. I'll see you guys soon.